Curators, this is Peter Hazelhurst here. I'm going to create a simple video that you can share or use to help other curators join your team. Let's begin. So here we are on perfectsip.com, our regular website. You'll notice all the general information about our experience and what sit-togethers are and being a curator is. And what we want to do is hit this link up the top here called Be a Curator. When you click Be a Curator, you'll see a basic set of information that talks about how you become a curator and all the information that might help a new curator join your team, join your tribe. It's important to know that if you're logged in, you won't see this. Be a Curator turns into My Business, so don't forget to make sure you're logged out when you're explaining this to somebody else who's joining. So let's go down here, and you'll notice that there's a link that says Start Now. When we click Start Now, we're offering to the user two ways to become a user of our website. First is they can continue with Facebook. The second choice is they can create a username and password based on their email. So I'm going to create a new curator email right now and get myself set up. I'm going to hit Continue. And what's going to happen next is we're going to need a few more information about you as a user so that we can create an account for you. We need to know who you are, how to get in touch with you, what your birthday is, because we need to know that you're old enough to drink, and we need to know your zip code. And that's it. Super easy. At this point, you've been created as a curator trainee in the system, and we have one thing left for you to do, which is to get on subscription, and that's all that was required. If you're not quite ready, you could always hit Not Now, but let's assume we're going to go and get started, so we hit Let's Go. We automatically drop into your shopping cart the subscription. You'll notice the price is $79, which reflects the 20% discount that curators get for early access. And you'll notice it's also a special product, the Early Access subscription. And the Early Access subscription is the one that comes before our regular customers get them. So we then click Checkout. And at this point, we're entering some information about who the new curator is. So I'm just going to put in some details. And it will automatically make sure that the consumer is in a state that we're allowed to be. Again, we put the phone number in. And sometimes we have discount codes. Right now we have a special which is called Curator Start for all our new curators. And if you apply that, you'll notice you get a $30 discount on the first month of your subscription. You hit Continue. And then you have two shipping choices, will call or 2 to 3 day ground shipping. Will call is available because my address is, if I'm prepared to come to the office here in San Mateo and pick it up, if you select 2 to 3 day ground shipping, we're going to ship it to you. So if you're out of state, you probably need to do this. Then what we need to do is put in some credit card information. And we'll fill that in just faking it out right now. I'll make up something that's slightly less fun. That's okay. And put in an update. And we put in a CVC. And then hit Place My Order. And that's it. You've been joined as a curator. Once you're joined as a curator, you get access to more information on our website. And you can see that here. Because you'll notice that now that I'm signed up and I'm in, that it now says My Business. And under My Business, you can see a little bit of information about who you are. Here's your earnings. There's an information about what's this month's collection, how many sip-togethers you've done this month, what your total sales are, what your earnings are from those sales, and how you get to the target earnings. You'll notice here down below is each month we show you the orders grouped by sip-togethers, and if you've got customers that have shared your information, you can see that here. One thing that's also really important to know is that the moment you create a user account, you get assigned a curator ID. You can see that if you go to your personal profile, and you'll notice over here it says username is PeterH2. So what that means is that if I want to send to a friend of mine access to my store, all I do is say tps.wine PeterH2 and hit submit. And when I do that, I'm sharing with my friends my personal wine store, and if they buy some wine, I'm going to get paid for their purchase. So keep that in mind, tpswine/your username, and you're all set. So hopefully you're up and running really fast and on your way to selling your first bottle of wine. Talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye.